Robots everywhere. It's Thursday. That's right, welcome. Today we're talking about robots, kind of, and the advancement of cool technology. Apple just dropped some new stuff, and including its answer to Amazon's, what is it called? Amazon Echo and the Google Home. Those little speakers. We've all seen, have you seen the viral videos of the speaker accidentally going to porn or something?
Oh, no, not accidentally going to porn.
Yeah.
I heard about the Burger King thing where Burger King commercial comes up and it
sets off or something. Something
sets it off. So it was... I thought this was interesting. It's like, okay, Apple's, whenever Apple decides to come out with stuff, it's always a big deal. You kind of heard... I actually never heard of Amazon Echo. Not
that was
now.
I think Amazon was the first one to have like the at-home speakers where you could come in and be like, Alexa is how you speak to it.
Okay.
Alexa, play this. Alexa, find that. It's like Siri, but kind of on a loudspeaker type thing.
Now Google does the same thing.
I've never seen the
I've never seen the Google one either, but if their Google Home one is as good as voice recognition as the Google app is, then it's actually pretty good, because I find the Google app works way better than Siri, can understand me.
No way, Siri. I think Siri does, but I don't use Siri too much, and I wouldn't find myself using something like the Alexa or what's that, Apple HomePod? That's what Apple's speakers are.
Apple, it's interesting, because Apple is charging, $500 Canadian for this thing. And
we don't even know if it's going to be we don't even know if the Siri function is going to be available in Canada.
Yeah, and that's the thing. In Canada, a lot of these functions don't work. We get shafted a lot.
We didn't get Siri till it was out for like a year and a half.
Yeah, I think so too. For that matter, Microsoft has actually have their own version of this thing, and she is called Cortana, and she's part of all Windows 10 now. And again, it works in the States, but not in Canada. So it's really disappointing, because what I found really cool about Cortana was they got the voice actress from the Halo series to do the voice work for Cortana. Neat. And it's a feature on the Xbox One. So
aren't they like integrating like lights and thermostats into all these things now and stuff like that? So they're making not just like smartphones, they're making smart homes.
Yes. Now, mind you, Sci-Fi has been talking about smart homes for a long time. Be able to come in, the house recognizes you, turns on a light, turns up the temperature.
This is like Star Trek.
Yeah.
It is. When we were watching like The Next Generation, Star Trek The Next Generation had all of this stuff.
Yeah,
and it's coming out.
20, 30 years
ago. And it's coming out now. When I was probably around 10-ish, somewhere in there. Star Trek The Next Generation was just first coming out, and now, you got your iPads, and you got rooms you can walk into that you say something, and it's like, oh, please, food replicators, please. Could you imagine a food replicator in your house?
Oh my, that would be amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, that would...
it's probably never going to happen, because that would be pretty hard to do, but,
Well, hold on, they can 3D print food. Now,
like edible food? I don't know how. Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
They 3D print edible food. I've heard it tastes like garbage.
Yeah.
So it's doing. There's a step.
I've heard of 3D printing. Like, I know that you can, which is cool. Which is really cool, because when you think about it, 3D printing, and I don't know if like the product, if you were making like a phone case, would it be just as good?
No, it isn't. But what I found really neat with the 3D printers so far is that they have figured out a way to 3D print metal, which is amazing once they get all the kinks and the bugs out, because you are going to be able to make solid pieces of...
And it'll be just as strong.
Solid integrated pieces, like complex pieces.
Like a puzzle.
That are so... That'll be strong, like you just... Instead of having to weld things
just
together...
click together, that'll be neat,
it'll...
I love technology, but obviously you're going to get the people with these speakers in your house with the conspiracy of everybody's listening and stuff like that. Like, I personally, I don't use the cloud, because the cloud scares me. A little bit,
I kind of agree, because...
when you save it, it just goes somewhere. Where does it go?
Well,
That's
it
what I
goes
wanna
to
know.
somebody's
Well, it goes to a server, right?
yeah.
Okay.
And it's just like, considering how many companies get hacked on a regular basis, and how, what's scary is, like, I think Yahoo got hacked, and we didn't find out until like 8 months after.
I know
the
it
fact.
is a little freaky, and I'm still, but I think the generation that's growing up with this as the norm, they're more okay with it because they're like, whatever, okay, put my information out, blah blah blah. But I'm like, well, what if I have a dick pic, and it's on the cloud, and then somebody steals it and laughs at me? My feelings are gonna be hurt. You know what I mean? Like, so it is a little bit weird, and obviously, in the back of my mind, if I have a speaker that can recognize my voice and listen to me, I'm kind of wondering, who else is listening?
Well, that's kind of the thing, is Siri has a problem with me. Cortana has a problem with me. Like, the missus, she can talk to Cortana, no problems. Cortana recognizes her way better than me, and it pisses the hell out of me because Cortana's supposed to be mine. Siri doesn't work for me, but Google does.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can slur my speech like I've been drinking for days, and it still recognizes every single word. And
But
it's really, really good
When
in
you
that
think
regards.
about the voice technology, it's like great now.
It's way better.
It's way better than it used to be.
Oh,
Because,
yes.
even the first level of Surrey,
Mm-hmm.
and to, like, I've never seen one of these speakers. I've never talked to one of these speakers. I'll probably never get one because, to me, I don't have much use for it. Like, if I get rich one day.
I imagine if I streamed my music more,
Yeah.
like listen to SoundCloud and
Yeah.
Spotify, but I don't.
Yeah. I just put it on my phone if I'm listening to something, and I just do it that way. I'll just turn my phone up real loud if I'm in another room, do it old school way. So, like, I wonder if you're like, I'm going to bomb the president, and you have one of these in your house. Is the FBI going to be showing up at your door?
Yeah, no.
Oh, fuck, is the FBI going to show up at our door now that I said that?
Cortana's not listening, so
I'm not really going to do that. That was just an example.
Yeah,
Okay?
no, but again, we've talked about privacy issues before, and technology is a double-edged sword. It makes things really easy, makes your life really nice.
And it seems like the bad edge always comes out.
Yeah, because you have those people that do not like following the rules the way they were supposed to be followed.
They like to use it for what it's not meant to be used for. You know what I mean? And it's like,
Well, okay, in some cases, like, okay, for example, the Kinect for the old Xbox, the 360.
yeah.
The doctor, somebody broke it, and we say broke it, they figured out a way to actually use the software
Hack it.
to hack it.
Yeah.
But they actually turned the Kinect into a usable device, because the Kinect, it wasn't very good. It was poorly executed as a device, but somebody figured out a way to hack it and actually turned it into a very, very good device.
Yeah.
And it spread throughout the doctor community, and doctors during surgeries are able to have a Kinect set up and, just wave the hand, bring up pictures, do this, instead of having to touch things or having other nurses touch things. So, and it actually responds incredibly well. So
That's cool.
I never have a problem with people breaking things and trying to not use them for their intended purposes, because some of these purposes are really
beneficial.
good. Yes.
But most people are using it to just be dicks.
Or send dicks.
Yeah, or send dicks. You know what I want next? It's cool that we're getting these cool speakers and stuff like this. And Star Trek is slowly, besides the food replicator, when do we get holodecks?
Well,
For
VR
fuck's sakes, when? No, not VR where I gotta wear some stupid glasses and go like this with my telephone in front of me. No, I want a room I walk into in my house where I can be like, give me Augusta National Golf Course. And it goes, and I can play 18 holes on Augusta from my house. That's what I want. Not specifically for the golf, but for a cool thing.
No, I agree.
That's what's next. Please. Because there's so many beneficial things and so many non-beneficial things that a holodeck could be used for.
You know, one of the first things a holodeck is going to be tried
I bet
out
you it's
for.
already in porn. I bet you there's holodecks. There's a holodeck porn somewhere.
Oh, come on.
Already.
What was it? As soon as the first VR goggle made it to a show, there was already
Wasn't it a porn show? It's probably already a
there
porn
was
show.
already a booth with somebody selling VR porn.
Yeah.
So
You want to see this newest technology? Like we've said before, look at
support
porn.
your porn industry.
Porn was like the first one on DVD.
Credit cards?
They were the first HD.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
4K.
4K.
They were the
VR
first,
now.
Yeah, they were one of the first adopters for the HD cameras, which made it cheaper for the industry as a whole.
So
Yeah, it's shocking just how much porn has changed the world.
if you think Apple is innovating, nope, nope. But no, I like. I'm like an Apple bitch. I love Apple. I love their product.
The problem with Apple is that it's like a $500 device, and all they say is, "Oh, it's only good for music." Now we know that they're going to upgrade the software so it can be used with Siri and stuff like that. But do you really want to spend? Well, okay, people who buy iPhones spend a lot of money on Apple.
Yeah, but it's
so
the iPhone to me is more than it's your computer.
Mhm.
Your iPhone is a computer now, and like you can do everything on it now, and it's like a computer in your pocket. Whereas this is just a speaker. To me, I'm like it's a speaker. I don't care. Like if I like
even if it had Siri on it, it's I don't.
if I have a house that I can and it comes with it and it can control my lights and the temperature where I just have to talk, then okay, then I'm starting to go. I have a little bit more interest in this now, but right now I have in these speakers I have zero interest.
Yeah.
Next to
Because
zero.
again, if I can buy the house set up,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Having
But
to set that shit up would be like, ugh.
to buy a house and then install and set up, it's one of those things of if you want this. This is where one of those things is you regulate the industry and say houses have to be set up so everything is smart technology.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who controls it? Whether or not it's Google, Apple, or
I heard that some houses are actually being like that now, where they're integrating smart technology.
yeah,
into the house.
no. But I'm saying is like all new houses starting from X date have to have this, so that way when people aren't home,
Yeah.
the temperature goes down.
That would probably work really well. That would be really smart, actually, to do that. When you really think about it,
Yeah.
to have like it automatically, because in the wintertime we always forget to turn our thermostats down according to time of day. It's just running, and you're like, oh, it's just fucking running. You know what I mean? And it's like fucking Jesus Christ, But well job, Apple. Well job on all your technology. Thank you for bringing all this to us.
Apple is making leaps and bounds, but you got to admit that Google has definitely starting to put up a fight in a lot of the
It's good.
Apple-dominated markets.
It's good
so.
to have this kind of competition in this type of
Yeah,
technology.
because Apple used to be the only one.
Yeah, it makes everybody better.
Yeah.
It makes everybody way better, and it's only really beneficial to us as a consumer that there is two really big companies butting heads like this.
Yeah.
There are some fringe ones like Samsung and Amazon who are trying to compete, but obviously Google and Apple are the two main big guys. Who
But it's
gonna
like
be fighting.
Pepsi Coke.
Yeah.
You have Pepsi Coke, and then you have
Like
other ones.
So
And some people like the others way more than they like Pepsi Coke.
yeah,
So
there's enough to go around.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So
Way more than enough.
yeah. If you have one of these like Echoes or one of these speakers, let us know in the comments below and what you guys think about it.
Does
do
it
you
work the
enjoy
way
it?
you think
Yeah.
it should have worked? Or is it just more of a very expensive paperweight?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you next week.
See ya.
Didn't want to go too high with my salute there. People might have.
Take it the wrong way.
The FBI is going to show up now.